Hi gang, this is Mike G from Mr. GTV and MrMikeGarner.com, and here I am in Chiang Mai talking to you, not making a brew, actually talking to you drinking water today. And I'm here because I want to share a concept which is called ripple effect. Whatever you do creates something, nothing is neutral. Even doing nothing creates something. So when you do something, when you do nothing, whether you succeed, whether you fail by perception, and there's no succeeding and failing, everything is perfect. If you're motivated to do something, then it's the right thing for you to do. But everything creates something. So coming here creates something. Staying back at my project in Prachuap Khiri Khan Hua Hin creates something. And how do you know what to do? Because everything creates something. Well, I was teaching last Monday night in my empowerment group a little ditty which is align with the divine, that you should get into the flow state, the astral state, the shamanic state, that you should relax, be eased and pleased, and go wherever you feel motivated, guided, checking for signs and wonders, listening to everything, witnessing everything, feeling everything, smelling everything, hearing everything, tasting everything. And then just asking your physical body, where should I go in this physical experience called my life in the world? Because we're just energy, but we're experiencing this game of life, this journey through this three-dimensional reality, height, length and width, with 5 senses, touch, taste, sight, sound and smell. So I fancy this water. I was motivated to come to this hotel, and the actual logo on the hotel is POR, and on the glasses, or I think it's the bottles actually, it says the charm of imperfection. POR, the charm of imperfection. What a beautiful concept that is, that everything's perfect. Even the imperfect is perfect. There's charm in it. What my friend Muesli Slugs would say, Richard Crooks, the gleam. Look for the gleam. Look for the shimmer of magic, the embryonic creation of something amazing. And if you go nowhere, that creates something. There's consequences of going nowhere, and there's consequences of going somewhere. But to me, saying yes and going places opens doors. That's just my belief system. Sometimes it's right to stay in. During my sepsis time and after my spine injury, I stayed in a lot. I can still stay in a lot. I still enjoy privacy, solitude, silence. But I also am a party person and like to be gregarious and go out and talk and walk amongst the crowds, introduce myself, tell my stories, listen to stories. So here's 2 other little ditties that you might like, apart from the charm of imperfection, which is written on my water bottle, which I think is perfect. The fact that the charm of imperfection is perfect. Is an NLP. Now NLP is the root of the hypnosis process. NLP is neuro-linguistic programming. It's an acronym, NLP, neuro, N, linguistic, LP, programming. I'm all into programming, mental and emotional programming, that you are the programmer. That you load programs that are useful to you and delete programs that are past the sell by date and don't work. And you know what doesn't work, because look at your life. If it's not working, you need to delete that attitude, those memories, that vocabulary, that behaviour, that personality, and install something that works better. So be an NLP. NLP, another acronym, is a no limit person. Be a no limit person. No limits, no rules, eternal, unlimited, able to experience everything, able to do everything. Say yes, open doors, and then judge for yourself what's working and what's not. But say yes. Quite often I say yes to contracts or to projects with no expectation and quite often no knowledge, and then I learn after I've said yes, if I think I can't do that and say no, that door closes. So I always say I can do this. Say yes and then learn how to do it. Take my skill set along and talk and meet people and have relationship. Say yes. Quite a lot of the relationships that I've had, domestic, personal, spiritual, corporate, holistic, some of them have worked, some of them haven't, but it's the story of my life. I always go into a relationship with love, with commitment, with integrity, with dignity, with honesty. What happens during that relationship you can't always control, because you don't know what's going to come at you. But what's going to come from me, as best as I can, is going to be love. It's going to be kindness. And I don't devalue people. It's constructive. If what comes from you is kind and constructive and loving, and you don't devalue yourself and other people, I believe that things will go well. In fact, you'll do better than well, you'll excel. And I've excelled in most of the things that I've investigated, although I've had failures. But as it says on the glass, imperfection has charm, and you can learn from your failures. So be an NLP, be a no limit person, say yes, that opens doors. No limits, no fear, fears aren't real. Face your fears, and you quite often find when you face your fears, there's nothing to be scared of. Most of the things that you were scared of in the past didn't turn out to be half as bad as you maybe conjured up in your mind. Things that you thought would kill you didn't. You're still here watching me today, so God bless. Cheers, chop decaf. And also, here's a fantastic word, be a possibilitarian. A possibilitarian. All things are possible. No fear. No limit person. Be a possibilitarian. Affirmation, I am a no limit person. I am a possibilitarian. I am eternal. I am unlimited. Unlimited, eternal, no fear, possibilitarian, NLP. All things are possible. All you have to do is think it and then manifest it. And there's a process for that, and if you need a chat, I'm here for that. And sometimes you have to wait a long time. I've tried to manifest something in my life for possibly 8, 9, 10 years. It's not happened yet, it will happen. People involved in that have given up on me. Contracts in relationships, contracts in business. They've walked away. That's up to them, that's their life story, it's not mine. People that I've promised things to, that I've said this will happen, that will happen, because I'm a possibilitarian, I'm a no limit person, I'm a do it now person as well. But do it now doesn't necessarily mean now. And when it doesn't happen now, it doesn't mean no, it just means maybe not now. But you've got to listen to the signs and wonders. Got to listen to the signs and wonders and see what's going on. Quite often in a relationship, whether it's corporate, clinical, holistic, personal, things will be revealed given time. Things didn't happen for you if you align with the divine, because it wasn't divine intervention. It wasn't meant to be for you on your soul journey. You might have thought it was. You might have wanted it to happen. You might have even done things to make it happen, like me. But the universe said no, it closed the door, even though you're a possibilitarian. and you thought, why didn't that work out? I really tried hard at that. I invested 7, 8, 9 years in that. I put money into that. I've had that recently with my charity foundation. Done all the work, and the answer was no. But to me, it's not no, it's not yet, and it's possible that that door's closed and something better will open. Same as relationships, doors close. I don't close them. Quite often people give up on me or give up on the idea, give up on the effort of the project because they're not a possibilitarian. They think it's not possible. But I've got endless patience, and there's a fantastic saying which is, infinite patience creates instant results. And I've never failed to get a goal or exceed my expectations of what the outcome should be, because I've got limited mind, but in universal mind, something far better is going to happen to me, for me, because of me, through me. So I'm here now in Chiang Mai, exploring, seeing what is possible for me to network and create here, because I'm a possibilitarian. And I've overcome quite a lot of my limitations in terms of driving all over Thailand. Even though I've been coming for 23 years, certain areas I'll say, okay, I'll get a motorbike taxi, I'll get a taxi, I'll get a chauffeur, I'll get a driver, I'll be a passenger. But I've realised that I can do anything. I always knew that, but sometimes I held myself back because I thought, well, not really a good idea to drive through the centre of Bangkok, it's a bit crazy, but now I'm driving through the centre of Bangkok. Because I've seen other people drive through the centre of Bangkok, some of them my friends, associates, colleagues. And I'm thinking, why not me? Well, yeah, why not me? Because the affirmation is, if it's to be, it's up to me. And it was a self-limiting belief, which I have now deleted from my programming. I'm learning all the time. The world's a classroom, because you can learn, and then it becomes more of a playground. Is your life fun? Are the circumstances of your life a playground? Or are you in learning mode? Whichever one is perfect. Be a possibilitarian, witness everything, learn from everything, look for the good, expect the best. And remember this, which I've been reminded of today, quite aptly, because it's actually on my water bottle, which is the charm of imperfection. When things go wrong, it's absolutely perfect. Don't curse it, don't curse anything. Don't devalue it, don't devalue anything. Don't get angry, that doesn't work. Don't argue, that gets you nowhere. Stay balanced, align with the divine, and all things are possible. Be a possibilitarian, be an NLP, no limit person. Remember, if it's to be, it's up to me. If it's to be, it's up to you. And if your life is a classroom at the moment and you're in learning mode, maybe through disasters, disappointments, learn from them and move on. If you recognise quickly what's giving you the pain in your life, whether it's physical, emotional, mental or spiritual, and learn the lesson, the pain will dissipate, the pain will go. The pain's done its job. Thank the pain, thank the fear, thank the stress, the tension, the anxiety. Do less of that, and you'll move away from that and into pleasure, so that you'll get more of what you deserve and desire in life and business. And if I can help you, I can help you. Just call me on any of the contact numbers where you view this presentation. I'd love to chat with you, share stories, create relationships, open doors, network. I can talk to you while having a brew or a glass of water. Be powerful, have a wonderful day, enjoy your mind.